Did you know communication is 93% nonverbal? That's right, what we say forms a tiny fraction of our communication, while our body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice tell a more significant part of our story. When we think about communication, we think about conversations and interactions between people. But there's much more about communication than that. And the question we'd like to ask you today is, can you guess which era in history first used a communication system that bears the most similarity to our modern networks? Stick around to find out. Fascinatingly, human communication isn't just about talking, it includes a multitude of forms from sign language and body language to technological methods like the internet, telephone, and television. We're constantly interacting with each other, establishing connections, and negotiating meanings, often without saying a word. Communication isn't just a human trait either. Many species in the animal kingdom have complex systems of communication that include vocalizations, visual signals, and even chemical secretions. Elephants, for instance, use low-frequency sounds, unhearable to human ears, to communicate across great distances. Moreover, communication has shaped and continues to shape our societies, cultures, and individual identities. It used to involve inscribing information on stone or papyrus, then moved on to handwritten letters, telegrams, and now digital messages. Interestingly, each of these advancements changed not only the speed at which we could communicate but also the content and style of our messages. In recent years, the rise of digital communication has led to an interesting phenomenon, the birth of new communication styles in forms of memes, emoji, and internet slang. These examples show us that communication is a living entity, constantly evolving and adapting to match our creative and social needs. Apart from word-based communication, visual and artistic communication like paintings, movies, and dance can convey complex ideas and emotions. In many cases, these can cross cultural and language barriers unlike language-based communication. In the business world, effective communication is instrumental for success. A company's internal and external communication channels can make or break relationships with employees, partners, and customers. From ensuring everyone understands company goals to informing the public about product launches, communication is at the heart of any business. Self-communication is another important aspect. Inner dialogues allow us to process our thoughts and emotions. By reflecting on our own words and actions, we strengthen our self-awareness, enhance our decision-making capabilities, and become more thoughtful communicators. Now, the answer to our question, the era that bears the most similarity to our modern communication networks is the Victorian era. The Victorian era saw a rapid growth in the telegraph network, similar to our internet growth today, connecting different parts of the world like never before. Thank you for accompanying us in this fascinating journey through the world of communication. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, or comment below and tell us, how has communication changed your life? Let's communicate, no filter needed.